One of the former child slave whom we rescued under this judgment of the Supreme Court is Laxman Master. Laxman Master is the chief treasurer of my organization today. He was 15-year-old child slaves, intergenerational child slaves, when we freed him in 1983 under this judgment. He was very curious to go to school. The first thing I recall, he said, Bhai Sahab means big brother. When I asked him that, what did you miss most when you were working here in breaking stones? He said that every morning I used to see number of children my age go to school carrying bags and books, water bottles. At the same time, I was carrying the loads of stones on my back after breaking them. That made me cry, he said. And in fact, that made me cry also. I said, Laxman, if you want to go to school, I will make sure. We have arranged him schooling. He stood very good in his class. Secondary classes, high school, etc., did his graduation in commerce. He was a very nice guy. And finally, he was appointed as the teacher in one of our schools we ran, and then he was elected as treasurer by thousands of volunteers and members of the organization in the country. Last year or so, I was traveling to United States somewhere because Laxman Master is the signatory on all bank checks, not me. I don't sign any check for last 30 years or so. It was him, the former child slaves, who signed the checks. So one day he came to me and Sumedha, and he asked that, sir, there is some discrepancy in the bills. Perhaps those who gave you the bill, they made some mistake, because he is a very kind guy, very humble. He said there is a bill of a cup of tea for $2.7. There is another bill which is $1.1. He wanted to say that there is something wrong you did, Kailash ji, mistakenly, but he could not say like that. So he said that somebody has made the mistake. I think it should be $2.7, but he has charged only $1.1. Then I had to explain him that please pass the bill, because at different places in USA, if you drink a cup of coffee in a restaurant, it could be even $10, $8. But at one place, it was 2.7, and at another place, 1.1. Somehow he was convinced. But he had to double-check and triple-check. This is his honesty. We are proud of the people like him.